Call me fuego, 93 like me. Fire in the sheets, spending summers on the sea. Quedo, no way home. Bev Hill life on the day.
Originally Northern Lights, they are known for their play. This is a big organization. I'm kind of shocked at what's going on right now.
I'm not quite sure if maybe things just feel a little bit different, but they've been struggling just a bit out of the gate. I kind of have confidence that they're going to grow, and Toffees, I'll toss it back to you because it looks like the game's ready to start.
It's game time, baby. Big shout out to Intel that has powered this thing and is making it possible. It is time for our third match of the night. Let's go to the Kings of Casting with the royalist of all Rhapsodies. It is Porosaurus and Matchroom.
Thank you, Toffees. And here we go. Plane path over military base, inning over next to Georgia Pool and Zarky. Cutting in from the southeast, inning in the northwest. You can see a couple drops already coming through, and a couple of teams maybe taking the eye back over towards military base. Poro, we've got the switch up from Miramar, making our way over towards Erangel. You ready for this?
Oh my God. You kidding me? Yeah, I'm ready. We got 2 more games for these teams to make their run. And you can see on those leaderboards once they come up how close everything really is. And I got to be honest with you, Matchroom, we have not seen the wheels off circle yet. We have seen it's been pretty kind on Erangel for the most part.
Shots back a little while ago, one of the members for Meta did go down, and AF has now crested up the hillside. Might lead into a little bit more of what's going on. And here's what I was talking about back over towards the west is Patient's going to come out yet again. Going to be a quick pick up off of that one. And another person shot out of a car instead of shooting someone in a car. Boro?
They had no idea. Naraj are going to find IQ 500 as well as DXG just tried to pull up on this South Pachinki Hill. Buriram already in a fantastic position. Long K just going to go into the wrong the wrong door. It's down to just Neil. Oh, Neil to find Mings. Can he get the flush as well? He does. It's Yamba a little bit split up here. And now Neil, if he can maybe get a little bit more damage done. Do a little okey doke, little Batman, flip behind him, spot him. Linshun reads him like a book, but he loses the 1v1.
Reinforcements do come in for it, and that's going to be M200 that gets him down onto him, wipes him out, and that's going to be an easy res back over for this one, so it's going to call it back down towards the west a little bit. Liquid's playing position that might have a little bit of vision for it, but I don't think that there's going to be any movement coming out from it. I mean, yeah, it's just rotations right now. They're still pretty open, and these guys know how to handle these. If we have some good aim coming through, we might see a knock here or there. It's going to be followed by a quick flush, but it's all about how you decide to curve this window through. We can see Divine making a roll through, and what is this? Liquid just runs out of Pachinki and rolls right back over next to SONIQS positioning. Already one member down for it. Make it a second one. Make it a third. Now it's just one more Liquid person alive from this position, and I don't think that they wanted this one. That is overdone, and Liquid is out in 15th. Other side of it, you can see Divine rolls back through and gonna go ahead and res the hero and legend that is Turtle.
Oh my God, chat's about to be just absolutely lit up there. Yeah, the compound crashing for Liquid on Erangel has not gone. The fight hasn't broken off yet, and keep in mind, you still have to worry about Meta and Afrika that are at the top of Potato Mountain that could anytime come over and, I guess, 4th, 5th party onto this fight.
Oh, there's a third party coming in. Detonation White gets down onto one, trying to connect back over towards another, but it's going to be E36 that goes ahead and flushes it out and says, thank you. I was trying to get that point a second ago. White still trying to creep up back behind this one, spots out Squeaky. Squeaky's now finding himself in a little bit of a problematic situation. 2 different teams surrounding him right now. Just going to have to fight his way through this one. Drops back down so he can maybe get a little bit of time on it. Grenade's going to start going through. Is it going to roll? And yeah, that's going to be Squeaky going down. It's in a very difficult position based off of this one. Detonation's just going to continue to make a little bit of a play back over towards their position. E36 says, okay, I think that's enough. Instead, making a play back over towards the east and starting to make a way towards the safe zone.
Yeah, surprised to see E36 pulling away from this right now. I guess the blue is pushing in, so they do have to worry about where they're going to go next. And Afrika, keep in mind, still holding down on the top of Potato, has not gotten involved in this just yet, but they are in a perfect position to do a little bit of gatekeeping. Meta has also started to make their way over here. We'll see if Diggory can find anything off of Detonation before he gets into the vehicle and starts to make his move as well. So far, Ent's still alive, but it is... got a long way to go here as we see Buriram now crashing into AAA.
all the way back down towards the south. Does find an angle, gets knocked onto one of them, looking back around through this Furry Rom has managed to get control of at least one building, but attack all around is having to quite literally do that. Back over towards the north of them, they've got VP playing from position, and naturally Rom that is just come in with fire and gusto, trying to make sure that they take out the teams that are around him. Attack all around just down to one right now. Looks like he's going to try to do a low hand toss, maybe try to save it. Cook is going to connect onto anything and doesn't even get any damage. Well, I mean, it got a smidgen of damage back over on the other side of it, and this is not looking well for AAA. I mean, you can try to hold the top of this. You can see Molotovs coming through. It's just a matter of time unless he can get a couple of knocks to scare this fight away.
The longer he can drag this out, though, the better it is for him, because VP, as you said, is kind of overseeing this from just off to the north. Meanwhile, back on the northern side of the map, DW has now run into Meta. They've also got Furia that's pushing in from the north side, and the blue E36 out there as well. You can see it is just a cluster on the north side, and now Afrika starting to make their way over into this as well.
It's just a funnel. All the teams that are playing around on the edge, such as Freaker, are taking the shots into this one. So Detonation Gaming White is just trying to fight their way through it. Good connection back over towards Sills and gets it down onto him, but you can see Meta Gaming's trying to get away from this fight, just at least trying to get to a safety position and wide open in front of him. So at least one player should be able to make their way. While that was going on, attack all around does go down, but Furia now coming in, wants to join the fight, gets some knocks back over towards this one, and is just starting to walk up this hillside. But do know,
Grenade
decided that they want to join in the party right back behind it.
Divine, as you said, down to 2 players. Turtle is a little bit farther away. JN going to be the one that's pushing in and crashing hard. Furia, I don't think they have any idea that he's there just yet, but good third partying coming in from Furia. JN's going to find Raspu, though. That's going to be the first down and the flush, as now, again, E36 still has Amanat that's in the blue right now that could come out at any point, and Afrika is starting to send Akan and Hikari down to see if they can maybe pick up some points off of this. Necro going to find JN, though.
The last member for E36 is walking in like, what is even happening? Every single time he tries to move forward, it's just another gunfight that's happening from his position. Turtle on no life, gonna get shot out of the vehicle. It's gonna be H1 that finds it, connecting shots back over towards it. So with this, Divine does go down. Starting to settle down just a touch to the north, but do note, finally leaving the blue zone, looking forward. Spot out one member, and do note this is the last member for Furia, so if he takes these shots, this is going to be a squad wipe back over into this. So it's all a matter of if he opts into playing this one for the kill, spots it, goes for the spray, and there we go. Picks up that one and feeds the kill over to Hikari as well. Furry Rom decides to position, just going to roll back through this one. It's going to be Tiemba holding down the line for this, and just an easy spray to finish that one out.
That wasn't the seat swap. That was just hopping out of the vehicle and dying in there. Okay. All right.
That was dirty.
Well, that's done, I guess. VP is still alive, and it looks like Tiamba's starting to creep over in this direction. You see they found some kind of line of sight. Spiro and Haruzen going to take a few shots over from Linsun, but I think they actually are going to hear Kia starting to make a rotation down there on the south side as well. Look at this. This is wild. Kia coming out and wrapping all the way down to the south side.
I mean, they're kind of still playing around through this one. I'm guessing that they're starting to go on the hunt for more kill points. We were talking about some of these teams know the fact that they want to make a statement. I'm willing to bet there might be a touch of, I don't know, anger at seeing the fact that SONIQS are getting some knocks and some kills. So Kia might be trying to get something out of this, but I don't know if this is going to pay off too much for him. Tiemba's in 200, got himself a good position, just rotating around through this one, follows through onto the shots, takes down Kale. Quick flush back over towards it as well. Indigo and Under are still up, but it is a problematic situation for both of them, as Indigo does get shot right in the face, drops him down, and now it's just
and here comes
nowhere
SONIQS.
to go. Yeah.
SONIQS leave their compound. They sent Tickleton and Mime out to hunt things down on the southern side of the circle. They're going to find Linshun right off the bat. Lorena still alive, though. M200 still alive on the southern side, right on the edge of circle. Meanwhile, Spiro and Haruzen from VP have started to creep over in this direction as well. We got Tiamba hiding out in the smoke clouds for now, but SONIQS now finally starting to come out here and start to become the aggressors. They realize the situation that they're in. They might be able to take first place here away from Kia.
I mean, good positioning all around coming up from SONIQS and how they're making this approach. Still leaving H1 back behind us, make sure nobody creeps up on those positions. That was a pretty decent toss coming through and a very solid bounce going back over towards M200's positioning. just having to hunker down inside the smokes, hoping the fact that maybe somebody's going to third party this one. At this point, there's a chance that SONIQS could either be the death of Tianba or the saviors by drawing VP's attention away, and it looks like SONIQS are going to start making a move back over towards the north, leaving Tianba to just defend themselves off of this. While all of these movements are going through, though, Afrika Freaks is making a play back over from the north, going to roll right back over into Lou's spot. Going to be able to get quick down onto him. Good play off of that, and a good read from Virtus Pro, having an idea that somebody's going to be approaching from there.
And a COD goes down to Shrimzy as well. So now Afrika Freaks were 4 strong just seconds ago, 8 kills on the board, and Afrika Freaks having a hell of a day so far for themselves here. If they can manage to right the ship here, can they get rid of Lou? Can they get these reses back up and try to collect a few more points?
Oh, that one hurts. He got the knock, and then it just wasn't enough for him. SONIQS now playing back.
It's all
over
SONIQS now,
positioning. I mean, there you go. That's going to be Tig lighting that one up. Gets the kill back over towards it. And it's VP on one side, SONIQS on the other. Hillside control favors SONIQS positioning right now, as well as the amount of players up. With this res that's going to neutralize it a little bit, but it's still going to be a 3v4. And SONIQS are just starting to roam around. But most notably, they're making plays back over towards the north, as they've been hearing a lot going on over there. They're not looking back over towards VP's positioning, but they had to have heard that firefight just a second.
Look at the Shrimzy, them to maybe get at least one knock, turn this into a 3v3, and they still have their backs up against the wall. Lou going to try to take the fierce shots over towards H-Win. Will do a little bit of damage, but it's not going to be enough. Now Win.
Oh, the grenade bounce doesn't go in the favor. That's going to be a problem. So now 2 points revealed coming through this, and SONIQS are going to use that information, try to exploit it. Grenade lands right on top of one. H1 connects back over towards it, and now a firmly surrounded position coming through right back over towards the south. Got to be careful on how they play this. You can see Ruza trying to see maybe he can find something to get out of this, but it is a very hard way to play this one. Lou's got a back angle toward, trying to provide a little bit of cover, just narrowly avoiding grenade upon grenade that's starting to rain back over towards it. That's another one down. Whoa. And it's just going to be Lou holding the line back over for Virtus Pro, trying to creep forward, but Shrimzy might spot him out any second. And it is just a ton of smoke and utility. But look at the spray going back over towards Templeton. Good connection. It's going to buy a little bit more time. Makes the peak back over towards Mime. Prepping up the throwables. Going to toss it back over. It's going to be a little bit too far. Get some damage back over towards it. Lou, what else you got left?
There he is,
no! It's going to be SONIQS walking away with 13 kills and the victory.
Let's give them another win. Why not? NA boys are lighting a fire under PGIS so far. Now, all credit due. And SONIQS looked fantastic that game. They had the compound for a long time, obviously. Pachinki compound, they played from it. They left it at a perfect time, though. They went out, swept down to the south. They're very excited. And they should be. And they should be. But at the same time, I know it's got to be me the one that does it. It's got to be me the one that does it. It's not like we haven't seen NA come in first at the end of group stage.